was just trying to...
Gotcha!
Help!
Ow! Oh.
Learned that in kickboxing class.
Oh.
Worth the investment. Whoever finds this, my name is Jemma McNamara, and like the other 200 members of the company piece of shit, I was a witness to what seems to be murder. If you are listening to this, I am probably already dead.
Murder in HR, presented by Gympass, starring Kate Mara and Brett Gelman, an original podcast from Caspian Studios. Looking for a killer corporate wellness solution? Meet Gympass. Join more than 10,000 companies who already offer the most thrilling network of gyms, studios, classes, personal trainers, and wellness apps, all in one employee benefit. Cultivating a happy, healthy work environment should never be a mystery. Find out how you can bring Gympass to your company at gympass.com.
If you are listening to this, I am probably already dead. And I'm likely dead because I told myself I would break this toxic cycle of starting a new job all eager and then quitting and then quickly losing interest and quiet quitting. Oh, this time would be different. I was going to learn to sail for this freaking boat company. And now, my new boss, who is chasing me on a golf cart, is going to kill me for my enthusiasm. Damn it, Jemma. Snakes! Why are there so many snakes?
Jemma, please, you're making this very difficult. Will you please come with me in the golf cart?
No way! Do you know how embarrassing it would be to be murdered by someone on a golf cart? That is not how I die.
Jemma, I'm not going to kill you. Not on a golf cart, but those snakes are poisonous, and they will.
This is definitely an HR violation. They'll get in the stupid cart.
Here. I have a nutrition bar. Huh? Eat this. Come on. Okay. Now, I'm not going to hurt you, okay? I'm the chief people officer. People, huh? I'm all about people. I care about my employees.
Yeah, of a company of murderers.
No. Oh, okay. So you heard all that. Okay. Now, it's assassins, not murderers. It's a big difference.
You can't kill me. I have a family. Kids.
Hey, Jemma, I saw your personnel file. You don't have kids.
Not kids, but dogs. Okay, not dogs. Well, one dog. Who doesn't currently live with me as he is with my parents in Milwaukee.
Jemma.
But I have a lot of houseplants.
Jemma, I'm not gonna kill you! Come on!
Of course you will. I know your secret. And you're a murderer. I've listened to enough true crime podcasts to know how this goes.
I'm not a murderer or an assassin. I'm a chief people officer. Okay? 8 years ago, I was on vacation with my family. I loved life. I loved my job, my partner, and my 2 kids. I was a great hubby. I was a fine dad. So we're in Mexico. Silly me, I forgot the sunscreen, so I made a run to the store outside the resort, which was not unlike this one. And I was kidnapped by the cartel, held hostage for 11 weeks. They thought I had money. Me, an HR manager. Huh? I mean, can you imagine? If only they knew how little I made for the crap I put up with here on a daily basis, they would have let me go. But they didn't listen. I was captive at the mercy of these despicable men. My father-in-law had to dip into his retirement fund to pay the ransom, huh?
Nicholas, I am so sorry. I had no idea.
I took some time away from work after that until Gregory came along and offered me a new position in the company. I thought it was a normal tech startup at first, just like you, but then they wanted information on the cartel, the men there, the exact coordinates. It was a hit, and they took out the whole group. This company offered me that closure, and in return, I'd work for them, keeping the place running smoothly. In a weird way, that kidnapping feels like fate because I got this opportunity and I know this company. They kill each other without me. I need to protect them from you.
Wait. Don't kill me. I'm a unicorn hire. I'm valuable. And you hired me for a reason, right? You're completely overwhelmed. And let's be real, it shows. In my employment contract, you spelled my name Jemma. I'm currently employed here as Jemma. How are you going to solve a murder?
How? We'll figure it out.
I heard Gregory. You have 3 days. The killer can escape Friday at noon because that's when they can access something called a lifeboat. Whatever the hell that means. Let me find the killer. You were the one who told me you needed to delegate, right?
Yeah, well, but, this was before you knew all about it here.
It's only fair that I give my full assessment on the starboard. As employee experience manager, it's my job to help you all reach your full potential and make sure you're all thriving at work, even if that means solving a murder. So, if you want to kill me afterwards, at least one small part of your wellness will have improved.
Oh, so you're telling me you're going to crack all the dysfunction at this company in your first week?
Yes, exactly. That's it. Nicholas, it's time to delegate. Only then can you find some peace in the workplace. And I'm up to the task. Let me find out who electrocuted Larry so we can get this team rowing in the right direction, right? Because if I'm honest, the starboard seems super toxic. Killing each other is not the vibe.
I know, but look, you don't know these people like I do.
Precisely why I'm the outside perspective you need.
They won't tell you anything.
They won't have to. I'll do the digging and find out what they were up to. Under the guise of HR, doing the diligence after a traumatic event, and of course, improving employee experience. And if I don't figure it out, then you can kill me.
Look, I was never going to kill you. I was just going to make you sign this NDA. But, now that I think about it, I like this idea. But let me be clear, Jemma. There's a murderer on the premises, okay? And multiple trained assassins. And just because I won't kill you doesn't mean they won't. Are we clear? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's head to the conference room, shall we?
Let's do it. Well, I got him to spare me. For now, but my ankles are zip-tied to a chair in the conference room of this resort.
Okay, so signing the non-death agreement gives you full access to the inner workings of the starboard. You acknowledge that all information is highly confidential and that you are under our protection. Basically, do what I say and you are protected unless a rogue member decides to kill you. If you are unjustly killed, you may benefit from some compensation by the company. Did you want that to go to the dog or the houseplants?
Oh, the plants. The dog is terrible with money. Wait, I'm part of the starboard now?
Technically. Someone had to fill Larry's seat. The orientation video will explain everything. More barnacles? It's still popcorn.
I thought I already saw the video. Yes to the barnacles. Give me the NDA.
This completes your onboarding to our real company. Have a watch.
Greetings. I'm Gregory Legrand.
And I'm Trish Fredericks.
If you are watching this video, then you are now a member of Piece of Ship's elite squad, the Starboard.
By now, you should be realizing that some of your coworkers aren't exactly who you thought they were. And it's because they aren't.
They're assassins, but good ones, guarding the planet by taking out the villainous trash of the seas.
Captain Greg and I devised a perfectly successful maritime tech company as a front for our more secretive and lucrative mission.
To the outside world, we operate as a SaaS tech company that does business with governments, Fortune 500s, and private companies, closing massive multi-million-dollar contracts to optimize the performance of the ships and fleets that move goods all over the world.
Our technology is world-class, giving our customers a dashboard so they can see any and all problems that are happening.
But what about the problems that software can't fix? We offer off-menu services. What if there was a crime syndicate moving stolen weapons, drugs, or people on your boats? Our elite team of assassins will find, stake out, and eliminate those threats, so they never show up on a dashboard.
It might be a lot of work for humans to assess all of those threats, but we invest heavily in our technology to support them.
The only thing cleaner than our decks are our books. All our services revenue looks like regular old tech money, and nobody knows otherwise. Except our assassins, who get big old commission checks. Win, win, win. And now that you've signed your NDA, you're part of the team. Congrats, and welcome to the club.
As you continue your onboarding with HR, you will learn and receive all of the tools necessary to complete each and every mission.
For example, you will have access to our lifeboat technology.
Cover blown on a job halfway around the world? Lifeboat is a program I created that gives any member of Starboard the chance to instantly receive a new identity and get out of a sticky situation. Now, it's not an actual boat. It is a driverless vehicle packed with supplies and everything you need to create a new identity. We have lifeboats located all over the world that can come retrieve a wrecked shipmate in less than 2 hours. We strategically place these near our agents in the field. We also keep a couple close to the resort for any of our Starboard members who might find themselves in deep water.
With a few taps, you will have access to a new life, complete with a customized backstory, a freshly stocked bank account, a new passport, a new social security number, and even a fresh Netflix account.
Over the next several hours, Nicholas, your intrepid HR leader, will cover the logistics as you begin your journey with Starboard. But if you have any questions for us, please do not hesitate to ask. On behalf of Captain Greg and myself, welcome aboard.
Oh, one more thing. Since we normally do Starboard employee onboarding at our annual All Hands, you are probably at the resort. There's something you should know. It is standard policy that Lifeboat is officially deactivated for the entire week of the All Hands and training. Our Chief People Officer, Nicholas, created the policy a few years ago when someone had a few too many Mai Tais and tried to order a Fiji water on the lifeboat platform and became a Fijian citizen. We want everyone mentally and physically present the entire week. Also, the resort is surrounded by poisonous rattlesnakes.
You know how the sharks kept everyone in Alcatraz? The snakes are like that, but with sand. They are there to keep any of our neighbors off the property, but don't go walking about. If you want to do a midnight jog, please just hit the treadmill.
Poisonous snakes. You guys take that whole toxic tech company thing to a whole new level.
We've purposely chosen this resort facility for our annual kickoff each year. It is outfitted with special modifications to ensure safety, synergy, and secrecy. Starboard training activities will be done in special areas away from general piece of ship employees. There will be no way to leave the resort until the buses return. Even if you do make it past the rattlesnakes, it is a desert for 150 miles in any direction. Have a great week.
So, everything clear?
Not in the slightest. But I do get the lifeboat thing.
It's like DoorDash meets witness protection.
I would kill for DoorDash right now. Does In-N-Out deliver to secret assassin hideouts?
We have 3 days before Lifeboat is reactivated and the killer can escape scot-free.
So an assassin can just press a few buttons and an escape pod shows up in 2 hours?
Yes, a self-driving car will show up and it can be used by anyone in the Starboard. Even Jan uses it sometimes.
Jan the janitor used lifeboat?
Yeah, she needs new identities to get in and out of countries sometimes. She does all of our cleanups. Our sales can get messy.
Ugh, weird. Gross. Back to the murderer. They can use this lifeboat escape pod thing and get a new identity. What if we don't find them by Friday? It's my first time doing this.
Well, it's simple, really. I mean, find the killer, you live. Don't find the killer, they will probably hunt us all down and kill us, including you.
Great. Love this promotion for me.
Also, if you find the killer and the killer knows you know they're the killer, you will also likely die by the hands of said killer.
Come on, tell me this feels good. The pressure off your back, knowing that you delegated a task so big to someone else.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I can breathe again.
Remember to use your diaphragm. there it is.
Yeah, thanks. Well, welcome aboard. For real this time.
So where do we begin?
Well, how about you go get some rest in your hotel room and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Get to my temp office in the meeting center at 7 a.m. Oh! Oh, Jemma! Right on time. Hi.
You know it.
Give me 1 second. The door to my temp office is stuck. Oh, this happens every year. Every single year. Oh, God. Come on, baby. It's me. Open sesame. It's open sesame. Don't you know I'm your master? I'm your master. You're my door.
Nicholas, there you are. I need to talk to you.
Oh, Poppy, nice to see you. May I introduce you to Jemma, our newest member of HR. Take it away, Jemma.
Oh, but
So, Gemma, what is it you do here?
employee experience manager. And I'd love to just chat for a second about managing your experience as an employee under this company.
I need a drink.
Oh, you're just pouring your own.
Boba tea?
No, thanks. I like my drinks free and clear of floating squishy balls.
Too late. I've already made you one. You'll drink it and you'll love it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Are you sure we're allowed to just take drinks here?
Poppy's used to taking things that aren't hers.
Jan! There you are. Popping up again out of nowhere.
What was that supposed to mean, Jan? I've earned everything I've taken. Don't you have to take the trash out somewhere?
Well, you know what they say about one man's trash, Poppy. Carry on, ladies.
Poppy, look, I know we don't know each other, but I want you to know, in light of what happened, I'm here to chat. What did you want to talk about with Nicholas?
Already trying to dig up gossip, aren't you?
What's that now?
You should know you can't trust anyone around here. What has everyone else been saying? Jan's always getting into everyone's dirty little secrets, or Francois. I don't know how he gets his mouth open long enough to say something. They call him the French fry, because he's always stuffing his face within and out.
Wow, you seem to paint a colorful picture of your fellow employees.
Well, I know what everyone is saying about me behind my back.
Which is,
That I didn't deserve Salesperson of the Year.
I think you deserved it. You had the best numbers, didn't you?
Of course I deserved it. I've been running laps around Francois and Dallas for years. It's about time I got credit. But because of this mess in Berlin, my reputation is ruined. It became the biggest professional embarrassment of my life. And it was all Larry's fault. And now he's dead.
Berlin. Someone mentioned that yesterday.
I'm sure everyone's talking about it, but nobody wants to tell the truth. Look, these people aren't who you think they are. Did Nicholas give his sob story about the cartel? It's all BS. He was stopped at the border for a few hours. That's it.
Poppy, you have a lot to say about your colleagues. Let's talk about Berlin. The biggest professional embarrassment of your career is what you called it. What happened?
You'd love that, wouldn't you? I spill my guts and get myself framed for one more thing around here. I see what you're doing, and it's not going to work. Tell Nicholas I need to talk to him. It's urgent.
Wait, Poppy. Man, what could be so bad about Berlin? I've only ever been there and had a blast.
Hi, Gemma.
Holy robot!
Berlin is Germany's capital. Its founding is dated back to the 13th century, and it has a population of 3.6 million.
How did you know my name? Ugh. Of course you knew my name. You're an all-knowing robot. Hello, robot.
I prefer Blackbeard.
Of course, Blackbeard. Do you know what happened in Berlin between the starboard and...
I'm afraid you are not authorized to receive this information. But you might be interested to know that Berlin is known for its art scene and modern landmarks, like the gold-colored, swoop-roofed Berliner Philharmonie, built in 1963.
Okay, I get it.
Berlin is also home to local dishes like Berliner Pfannkuchen, a gem-filled donut.
Cancel! Stop. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Can you tell me who from the starboard has been to Berlin?
I am afraid you are not authorized to receive this information.
Great. For a supercomputer, you're not super helpful. Thanks for nothing. And email me that recipe for the jam donut thing.
Complete.
How am I going to find out what happened in Berlin?
All ships have portholes, Gemma.
Well, that was weird. Berlin. If I can find out what happened in Berlin, maybe I can find out what happened to Larry on that stage. Gotta love onboarding.
You're listening to Murder in HR, presented by Gympass, starring Kate Mara and Brett Gelman, a Caspian Studios production. Looking for a killer corporate wellness solution? Meet Gympass. Join more than 10,000 companies who already offer the most thrilling network of gyms, studios, classes, personal trainers, and wellness apps, all in one employee benefit. Cultivating a happy, healthy work environment should never be a mystery. Find out how you can bring Gympass to your company at gympass.com. This podcast is also presented by Piece of Ship. Do you want to give your fleet peace of mind? Well, then you need Piece of Ship. Piece of Ship is the world's first AI-powered SaaS platform that optimizes ship performance, maintenance, and nautical navigation for boat captains and fleet managers, giving your fleet peace of mind wherever they may be. You can go to pieceofship.io to learn more. That's pieceofship.io. Thank you for listening to Murder in HR, presented by Gympass, starring Kate Mara and Brett Gelman, a Caspian Studios production. Created by Ian Faison. Executive produced by Kate Mara, Brett Gelman, and Ian Faison. Directed by Rex New. Written by Taylor Sardoni, Ian Faison, and Jazz Zapatos. With Mike Smith as Gregory. Elizabeth Seda as Trish. Becky Shrimpton as Jan. Catherine Kennard as Poppy. Dino Pasalish as Blackbeard. Supervising creative producer is Langton Pontius. Produced by Dane Eckerly. Produced by Rex New. Production coordinators are S.J. Nichols and Mark Wolf-Roberts. Our supervising producer is John Libby. Sound design and mixing by Sound Sculpture. Mastering by Scott Goodrich. Music supervisor is Landon Pontius. Script supervisor is Mark Wolf-Roberts. Associate produced by Jazz Zapatos. Dialogue editing by Callan Turnbull and Scott Goodrich. Design support by Danny Goddard. Video producer is Bradley Glansrock. Video editor is Scott Levine. Marketing coordinator is S.J. Nichols. Marketing support by Dino Pasalic, Kyle Reska, Colin Stamps, Dylan Langelis, and Rockable. Additional support from the team at Gympass. Recording support from Outlaw Sound. Character designs by Sketchy Digital. And special thanks to Chris Galley.